Welcome to Jordan-Hare Stadium in Auburn, Alabama. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. It's the Louisville Cardinals and the Auburn Tigers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. R.N.O is down on the sideline.
Thank you, guys. I did check in with the Auburn head coach before the game. This is exactly what they expected when the season started. They knew they had to go to the transfer portal, and the quarterback they got has lived up to every expectation. He has shown great leadership, composure, and poise in every moment. But not only that, he has really shown that he can get it done on the field. Late in this season, he's taking them to where they thought they could go. But he has got to get off to a quick start here today to keep that momentum going. Reese?
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. And the Cardinals ready to kick it away first. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Turns up, it's Johnson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
Yeah, these are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. We don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you prove you're the big dog.
Which is pretty cool, too, because it's been a long season, and these teams obviously are both physically and mentally tired, but you're right. For this kind of game, this is the one you circled at the start of the year. You knew that this was going to matter. There was going to be a lot on the line. Now it's time to go out and prove you're the better team.
Brown wants to pass. Left side is Singleton. After 45 on his way. Runs through a man. He might have some space. And he eluded the defense, and they'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Auburn. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they put points up in electrifying fashion with an 82-yard toss for 6. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Here's Brown to begin the drive. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. All right, guys, let's talk for a minute about Louisville. They've climbed into the top 25. Nothing has been given to these guys, but they're quickly becoming a problem for everybody else.
Well, they are, and they earned that number beside their name. They've played really, really well. The question is, now can you keep it? David, how many times in the past have we seen a team outside the top 25 finally get ranked and then get blown out the very next week?
And there's not a lot of difference between 25 and 45. A lot of times, so many people close together. So earn that ranking and try to keep climbing.
Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one.
The offense making a statement early in this game. They're going to open the entire playbook, and they're going to show this defense so many different looks and try to keep them on their heels. I love that play call. You could see the defense wasn't sure what was going on.
Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Rides to the back. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
And if anything, this offense has proven one thing, man. They're stubborn. Like, they're going to continue to run the football. That's who they are. That's the identity. They haven't showed great numbers, and they haven't done an elite job, but sticking with it, make this defense play honest. Now here in a 3rd and short situation, will they do it again? They'll still have 4th down afterwards, but they're being pretty stubborn with the run here.
Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Finds the tight end. Across the 35. Shakes a man, and he might take off. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
Well, you're trailing into games. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
Fresh center downs going to the air. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals! He got it back corner of the end zone.
What a throw by the QB. You think about it, you don't have much space near the sideline, and he put that thing right on the outside of the sideline where his receiver could go make a play. Not only does he make the play, I'm pretty sure he got a foot in bounds, and that's a great touchdown catch. What a playmaker.
Looking for blockers. Couldn't find room for the big play. He'll be stopped after a short return. It's a coverage unit right on top of it. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Caught in the backfield, it's Ncaa. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
Early in the game as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
Can hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Tell you what, that was a lightning fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
And these 3rd downs obviously are so crucial, and that's why you call them the money down. But just to get the drive started, man, you get the 3rd down, you get a little bit nervous. Nice job executing, running the football, moving the sticks, and now keeping this drive moving.
Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now soften them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs. So it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going. But moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
And the Tigers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Here's a give to Washington. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Offense trying to catch them napping. Looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. They'll go with Washington. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off. In their own territory, but completely undaunted as they go for it and make it on 4th down.
Man, it's crazy. I don't even think you have a second thought anymore. Even in your own side of the field, like, what, I'm going to have bad field position? Nah, I don't really care. We're going to go for it. We're going to play the numbers. We're going to be aggressive.
Still looking to his right. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Quarterback signaling to his guys. Brown will throw it. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Short pass. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Auburn sends out the punting unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. This is a designed run. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback feel you for a whole length of a game.
They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got a man in the middle. And they'll get enough for the first down, and that's how things will come to a close here in the first quarter. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. So after the break, they'll go back to work. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. The offense set for a first down play. Snapped it in the shotgun. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they swarm him under.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
The Cardinals in a good spot here with 2nd and short. A give to Brown. Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
They want to throw it. Right side, it's Brown. Could not make his way to the corner.
And that is exactly what you want on 3rd down defense, man. You want to drop back, and you want to make sure the ball doesn't get pushed down the field past the sticks, and then you rally up and tackle. Now, it's sometimes easier said than done, but he does a great job breaking on the football, making sure he doesn't get the first down. Really good team defense.
Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
The completion picked up 6 yards on 1st down, now 2nd and 4. Brown wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
And those aren't the guys I'm leaving open on defense. These slot wide receivers, they've got the space in the middle of the field to work. I got to make sure that I got somebody inside of him. I got somebody outside of him. I can't give him the football because a lot of times these guys, they're good with it after the catch. They got that quickness. They got that speed, and he showed some of it there.
A run for the quarterback. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. From the gun, he'll try to throw. They're working that left side. Crosses the 30, he's got to land. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. Auburn lines up quickly.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
They use those back-to-back explosives to set them up 1st and goal. Motion from the wideout. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time.
Well, the offense just trying to go with a little touch pass this time, down close to the goal line, giving it to the receiver and hoping his speed is going to be able to outflank the defense, but nowhere to run. Nice stop on the defensive side of the ball.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They'll run it to the left, looking for the touchdown here. Touchdown, Tiger! And they take it in for 6 more points. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. To be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. snaps it. They'll throw to start the drive. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Out of the gun, looking to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
This Auburn crowd trying to conjure up a little magic here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Turns it upfield. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Handoff, Isaac Brown. A confident, tough, efficient run. Gets it up to the 44.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves them with 2nd and 4. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Offense gets set for second down. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Pulls it in. It's Brown. Pulled to the ground.
And that's the beauty of playing zone coverage, man. Everybody has vision on the quarterback. So when he drops to throw and that ball comes out, you should break as soon as his hand separates from the football. He does, sees the running back in the flat, runs up, and makes sure he gets no yards after that catch.
Out of the shotgun on third down. Got his man. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Rush right in his face. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This pass rush is serious, man. When you watch them on film, they do a nice job in the back end, taking away all the throws downfield. He's trying to get to his check down, but that pressure, it gets to him, and the hit forced the incomplete.
Wants to throw again. Unloads to the wideout. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. And the deflection by the defense brings up fourth down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions or force fourth downs.
3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Not gonna make it, and the 4th down gamble backfires.
And some people play conservative on long yardage situations. This defense is like, nah, we're heating them up. Bring the pressure on 4th and long, but good enough to still rush the quarterback, but read the screen, come back, make the play, and get the big 4th down stop.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Brown will throw it. Out wide left, it's Johnson. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
And when you start to develop a feel as a tight end that you can feel the zones and the holes, man, you start to become unstoppable. Nice job. QB on the same page. Seasons.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The Cardinals decide to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Play of this drive. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. This will likely be the last play of the half. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, we knew this would be a telling week, and Week 12 has not disappointed. Let's get you updated right away. We start with Old Dominion taking on the number 15 team, the Boston College Eagles.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that is
wide open on the right. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. Whole situation changed after that last big play. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 39. Brown again. Got enough for the first down. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
Hey, coaches talk about it all the time, man. We want to run the football, get in manageable 3rd down situations. Well, you don't have to worry about that. If you can just hand to this guy and he gets you a first down and he gets you another first down, the ground game is really working. This offense has got it flowing.
Handoff for Brown. There he goes. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown Cardinals. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And Man, you gotta love the mindset that this squad just came out with in the second half. Clearly, could not run the football the way they wanted to in the first half. Second half, came out with energy, with passion, got the running game going, and then no surprise, they go down the field, they double up their rushing yards, Palmer, and they punch it in the end zone.
You give the guys up front a ton of credit, too, because they were missing some assignments, getting pushed around a little bit here in the first half, which is why they weren't able to have success running the football, and they had a little bit of a come to Jesus, it seems, at halftime. They've come out now playing a little bit angry and finally able to get some movement up front. That made all the difference here on this drive with their ability to run it.
And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the third. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And it was closed out by the fantastic 25-yard touchdown run. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Auburn's offense headed out to go on the attack. Now they'll try to answer that score with one of their own and regain the lead here in the third. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. They finally get to him. And what a play there to pick up the first down. The Tigers come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. In the backfield, it's Singleton. Oh, he's got some space. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another first down. Here's a give to Washington. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Brown wants to pass. He's got him in the flat. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Turns into the pile. Taken down just short of the sticks, but the offense still within scoring range on 4th down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Got to make the play on 4th. Converts on 4th down. Still going. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Auburn to the line in a hurry. Looking to throw. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on first down by this offense.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? second half. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They put together an 81-yard drive and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Louisville's offense has taken the field, and they look ready to go. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Breaks into the open. Past the 50. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. Get a big play like that last one, you flip the field, you change the momentum. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 38. Fresh set of downs going up top. Look out! Takes a hit as he fires. It's dropped after taking the hit.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Snags it, and there's running room. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Cardinals. Into the end zone with a breakaway score.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a masterclass in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Trips left, one wide receiver to the right on 2nd and 9. Brown will throw it. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
It's really nice to be a quarterback in today's football when running backs are basically wide receivers. Not only can you split them out, you keep them at running back, nothing open, I dump it to him. Look at that. He makes a big play for me.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hands, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
And the Tigers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Gets the back moving. They got him on the ground. Great tackling by this D to stop him short of the first down marker.
And how about that? You don't see those, touch passes go for negative yards very often. Usually this is a short flip that counts as a completion that goes a long way, but the defense aggressive. Saw it, pulled the trigger, came outside, made sure he didn't get outside and get to that edge. Nice job by the...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the fourth down decision pays off big time. All they needed were a couple of inches, and they were able to convert on fourth down.
And I like the play call. You don't have to be perfect. You just need a couple of inches. I mean, you got a back that you trust that can lower his pads, fall forward, go get it. Love the call.
Under pressure. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple games.
Moving out to the right. He'll pull it down and run. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time, they let him get out of bounds.
This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up this third down play. Brown wants to pass, and he gets rid of it.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on third down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
Tie game here late in the fourth. They want to control the ball, and they're not going to punt it away. They'll go for it on fourth down. The Cardinals decide to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. A tie game here late, and they do not want to give up this football. They'll go for it on fourth down. Snaps it, and he has to have it. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. The decision to go for it does not pan out.
Man, sometimes the best defense is getting a little bit lucky. He was open. He had a chance to make a play. He just drops it through his hand. It was pretty good defense, but you take those breaks when you can get them.
The Cardinals offense headed out to go to work. And now a chance if they can put something together to maybe have a game-winning drive. Timeout called as the play clock had gotten down to 3 seconds. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Bunch formation for these receivers. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
Not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. The short hands. It's McCoy. Makes the grab. Down immediately. He picks up a few.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. So here comes the Auburn offense. So the big turnover, the interception, setting up this offense in a tie game with a chance to drive for the go-ahead score. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Kane. Able to haul it in, and right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. Trying to get the corner. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down.
On the play. 4th down, coming up.
Going for it on 4th down late in a tie game. This is a huge play. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Needs it here on 4th down. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop.
That is great job by this defense, coming up big on 4th down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass, forcing the incompletion on 4th down.
Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. They've got it back, tie game, waning moments, and a chance to put together the winning drive. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Caught in the backfield. It's Foley. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Just got rid of that one.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you know, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
And the Cardinals will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. 1st down from the 45. Here's a give to Washington. Turning it on!
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Training staff checking out this junior defensive tackle. We hope this is not serious, and he gets back in the fray shortly. Hit and dropped in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Well, they're trying to go toss to get to the perimeter, but how about the DBs beating their blocks and using their speed to get upfield and create the negative play?
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. Third and long coming up. Brown will throw it. And that third down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
They kick it away on 4th down. Looks it in. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
Man, this is that spot in the game where it's kind of a little bit just weird, right? Like, I want to be aggressive, I want to go fast, but I can't just run 3 plays really quickly and let no time run off the clock and give the ball back to the offense. They got to get this first down. Get the first down, then I can be more aggressive, try to get in field goal range, because all I need is a field goal to walk away with a W.
They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Quickly to the tight end. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end.
Man, this is such a hard situation. That clock is your enemy, and you've got to push the ball down the field, but you know the defense is dropping back, so you can take the underneath stuff and go to your 2nd and 3rd read some, but we've got to stay aggressive.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
And, man, with that run, I think it kind of handcuffs you. I think you want to save that last timeout when you need it for your field goal unit or whatever that looks like. Running the football there, man, keeping that clock ticking. I don't necessarily love that call.
The Cardinals will punt it away on 4th down. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Off play action on 1st down. Out wide right, it's Washington. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there.
And I like a good check down as much as anybody. Survey the field, don't make a mistake, check it down to your running back, let him do the rest. But there was 2 guys right next to him. So that was actually a little bit of a dangerous throw, but you could tell they were definitely locked in, and they were not going to let that running back catch that football and go anywhere after the catch.
Running inside, it's Ncaa. Crosses the 45. Still running at the 40. There he goes down the right side. extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Now, last drive didn't take long, just 2 plays to get it in. And he knows how to finish in style, a 66-yarder to the house. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Man, that clock is ticking, so we've got to make sure. I understand if I don't get the first down, I got to get out of bounds. I think he should have got out of bounds to stop this clock. This offense, they got to hurry up, get to the line of scrimmage, and start running some plays.
Offense takes a timeout, 27 seconds left. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Drops back on first down. Complete. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a first down. Fresh center down's going to the air. He'll try to do it himself. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. And the Cardinals want to move quickly. Gotta find a completion on this one. Looking long. Hard on the right sideline. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet. What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads. Otley.